Welcome to the Energy Star webinar for commercial food service. My name is Tanya Sirk, and I'm the product manager for commercial food service equipment at EPA's Energy Star program. Going forward, I will refer to commercial food service as CFS. Next. Our goal for today is to promote the Energy Star program and various tools and resources, including rebate offers across the country for CFS equipment. We will also briefly cover how interested stakeholders may engage with the Energy Star program through social media. Next. But before we dive in, I want to acknowledge our manufacturing partner, Energy Star Award recipients. Each year, EPA honors a group of businesses and organizations that have made outstanding contributions to protecting the environment through superior energy efficiency achievements. Energy Star Award winners lead their industries in the production and sale of energy-efficient products and services, and in the development and adoption of strategies that provide substantial savings in our homes, buildings, and plants. All these efforts contribute to reduced emissions and create a healthy environment. Winners are selected from a network of thousands of Energy Star partners. We want to take a moment to congratulate our Energy Star product brand owners for their partnership and dedication to reducing greenhouse gas emissions through innovative product development and extensive marketing in support of the Energy Star program and mission. Next. The highest honor among Energy Star awards is the Energy Star Partner of the Year Sustained Excellence Award. EPA presents the Sustained Excellence Award to partners that have already received Energy Star Partner of the Year recognition for a minimum of 2 consecutive years and have gone above and beyond the criteria needed to qualify for recognition. The product brand owner winners are Energy Star partner companies that are recognized for designing and manufacturing high-efficiency products. Our 2023 Sustained Excellence winners include Welbilt, ITW Food Equipment Group, Hoshizaki, and Howe. Next. The Partner of the Year Award recognizes Energy Star partner businesses and organizations in good standing that demonstrate superior leadership, innovation, and commitment to environmental protection through energy efficiency and Energy Star. The product brand owner winners are Energy Star partner companies that are recognized for designing and manufacturing high-efficiency products. Our 2023 Partner of the Year winners include True Manufacturing, QBD-40, and Beverage Air. We congratulate and thank our partners for their contributions to energy efficiency. And now I will start with a refresher on the Energy Star program and the CFS portfolio. Next. Since 1992, Energy Star has been a voluntary public-private partnership between the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, manufacturers, utilities, businesses, and consumers, and now exceeding 20 years of partnering with the CFS industry. The goal of this partnership is to provide a clear symbol to the marketplace about which products, buildings, and programs will help businesses and individuals save money and protect the environment through the adoption of energy-efficient products and practices. As an example, Energy Star partners with over 700 energy efficiency program sponsors, serving over 90% of U.S. households. Next. The Energy Star program represents an influential and trusted symbol of energy efficiency that's used to identify top-performing, cost-effective products, homes, and buildings. Energy Star is the simple choice for energy efficiency. The program's success relies on coordination from all its stakeholders, from input on designing energy efficiency product specifications to working with utilities on incentives and rebates for those products. The program saves end users money, water, and energy without sacrificing features or functionality and helps protect the climate. Next. Partnership with Energy Star is a great opportunity for organizations to publicly commit to the environmental and financial benefits of energy management. To join Energy Star as a partner, the process varies slightly by partnership type, but in all cases, a prospective partner must sign a partnership agreement, which is processed relatively quickly, about 1 to 2 weeks. For detailed information on prerequisites, the agreements and objectives, terms and conditions, or commitments, please visit the Partner Resources page linked to in the slide. I will walk through the specific requirements for product brand owners who make up the majority of the Energy Star CFS stakeholder community. Next. There are several more steps to partnership for a product brand owner or a manufacturer than for other partnership types, and these additional steps are highlighted in this slide. The first step is signing a partnership agreement. And then the next, to ensure consumer confidence and protect the investment of Energy Star partners, EPA requires that all products be third-party certified. Once a partnership application is submitted, a product brand owner must submit product data to an EPA-recognized certification body, or CB, which is an accredited independent lab. Once this CB has reviewed and certified the product brand owner will be notified to then proceed with labeling the product, and the newly certified models offered for sale in the US will be posted on the Energy Star product finder. Now, after certification, Energy Star product brand owners must also comply with the Energy Star brand guidelines for appropriate use of the logo. Next, participate in third-party verification through an EPA-recognized CB, meaning that manufacturers may be selected for verification testing, which occurs annually, and for a subset of CFS products that includes commercial steam cookers, ovens, and dishwashers, we have the component inspection, which takes the place of a full verification test. And finally, product brand owners must provide an annual unit shipment data no later than March 1st of the following year for all products certified as Energy Star to assist EPA in measuring the impact of Energy Star in the marketplace and track market penetration of the products in the US. Next. These are some of the different Energy Star marks that serve slightly different purposes. The first, the Energy Star certification mark, signifies that a product, home, or building is Energy Star certified. For example, this mark should be used to select the Energy Star certified equipment during planning and build out of commercial kitchens. The promotional mark is used in educational and promotional materials to inform others about the benefits of the Energy Star program. The partner mark is used to promote an organization's commitment to and partnership in the Energy Star program. The linkage phrase mark is used on materials designed to provide consumers with general information about Energy Star certified products and homes, rather than to identify a particular product, home, or building as Energy Star certified. The Energy Star brand book goes into a lot more detail about the logos and labeling. Next. The partnership with the Energy Star program comes with multiple benefits, including the ability to leverage the Energy Star label. Next, to access the customer support teams at EPA who could provide customized training on selling Energy Star equipment and webinars similar to this one for your organization. And as a partner, you can apply for the prestigious Energy Star Partner of the Year award, utilize co-brandable materials, and participate in annual promotional opportunities such as Earth Day and Energy Star Day, which will be October 11th this year. Partners also have access to a network of over 700 utilities and get listed on publicly available Energy Star search tools, such as Product Finder or the Dealer and Distributor Finder, which I will cover later in the presentation. Partnership also means you will receive regular communication from the Energy Star program about the product specification process, such as specification updates and opportunities for comment, new initiatives, and various annual partner meetings. Next. The Energy Star program covers 10 CFS equipment product categories, including refrigerators and freezers, hot food holding cabinets, dishwashers, griddles, fryers, steamers, ice makers, ovens, and coffee brewers. The 10th product category, commercial electric cooktops, which includes induction technology, was recently added to the CFS portfolio. All of these types of equipment are common to commercial kitchens found in restaurants, grocery, healthcare, hospitalities, school, and other food service sectors. To stay up to date on our CFS resources and activities, check our landing page, energystar.gov/CFS, or join the CFS distribution list. To be added to the distribution list, to receive mailers, announcements, and biannual newsletters, or if you have any questions on the CFS products, their scope, please send an email to me or to cfs@energystar.gov. Next. CBECS, or the Commercial Buildings Energy Consumption Survey, includes information about building characteristics and energy use in commercial buildings. The CBECS survey spans about 4 years, from developing the sample frame and survey questionnaire to releasing data to the public. The final 2018 CBECS data were released December 2022 and are presented here. The relevant point is that food service uses more energy for cooking and refrigeration than most other building types. Next. Energy Star has the solution to save energy because it certifies energy efficient equipment in cooking and refrigeration, among other categories. The Energy Star certified equipment reduces energy costs without compromising quality. In fact, designing a commercial kitchen with Energy Star certified CFS equipment could save an operator more than $2,500 on energy bills a year. Additional savings may be achieved back of house with Energy Star certified light commercial heating and cooling equipment, as well as commercial water heaters, and front of house on electronics, fans, and other products. For more details on Energy Star product categories beyond CFS equipment, visit the Energy Star products page. And now I'll take a moment to talk briefly about WaterSense. WaterSense is EPA's Energy Star equivalent for water conservation and efficiency, providing similar tools, training, and technical support. It is another voluntary partnership program, and the label makes it simple to find water-efficient products, new homes, and programs. Products bearing the WaterSense label are 20% more water efficient than average products in that category. Next. More than 20,000 product models have earned the WaterSense label and include faucets, shower heads, and irrigation controllers, among others. In some product categories covered by the Energy Star program, water conservation metrics are included in the Energy Star specification. CFS products with water conservation criteria include dishwashers, ovens, ice makers, and steamers. And now I turn it over to Jerry.
Thank you, Tanya. I'm Jerry Lawson. I head Energy Star's work with the small business sector and with the faith community. So first, I'd like to invite any restaurant or commercial kitchen, whether independent or franchise, to join Energy Star as a partner. There's no cost or obligation, and this puts you in the communications loop for webinars like this and other program updates. We also invite service and product providers to this industry. Next, please. What we call benchmarking is creating a baseline of the energy and water use for the facility. Also, if you want, waste management and recycling and your greenhouse gas emissions. This is a way to better manage your energy costs, your water costs. You sometimes will see clues to something that's going wrong in the facility, like a leak. This is particularly important if you have multiple facilities you're responsible for, because it helps you prioritize any upgrades or to identify opportunity. And it really just turns your utility bill into useful knowledge that you can take action on. Next, please. Here are some of the features of Portfolio Manager use. It assesses the whole building, not equipment by equipment, but the whole building's performance with regard to energy and water and waste management. If you're using green power, you can track that. It's an easy way to share data with others in your organization. You can generate reports very easily that are built into the system, or you can create custom reports. And most importantly, you're able to track changes over time and see improvements. Energy Star certification is not available at this time to restaurants and commercial kitchens per se. However, many facilities that include commercial kitchens, like schools, grocery stores, convenience stores, houses of worship, these are eligible for certification. Next, please. So the metrics include things like the energy use, whether the source or the site, which I'll explain. Uh, Weather normalized means something very important here that takes you beyond your utility bill. Portfolio Manager looks at the 12 months of data that you've reported, and it compares it to 30 years of U.S. Weather Service data with regard to cooling and heating degree days. And what it does is factor out the extreme weather so that you're seeing the actual performance of your building. You also see the water use intensity, uh, and in that you don't have a 1 to 100 Energy Star score, you get an energy use intensity as well as water use intensity and waste intensity. This is essentially the intensity per square foot of this metric for energy, water, and waste. And you will see your greenhouse gas emissions for your facility. Next, please. To get started, you want to download the data collection worksheet. First of all, on this web page, you'll select whether you're in the United States or Canada, because Canada has its own version of Portfolio Manager. Then you select the property type. Under food sales, food service, there are different types of commercial food service facilities. Then you can click on look up your required data, and you'll have the opportunity to generate the data as a PDF or a Word doc. Next, please. So here's the information on the left that you need. You'll see that a lot of it you already know. You have it in your head. Property name, address, etc. The type of food sales service. The gross floor area does not have to be precisely accurate, but the closer you are, the better to having a better energy utilization intensity number. So you'll see on down the left the other information that's needed. The idea is to have this all at hand when you sit down to create your Portfolio Manager account and fill it in for the first time. You'll see it's optional to include your weekly operating hours and the number of computers. This will perhaps make your score a little more accurate, but it is optional. So what's the energy utilization intensity? This is an approximate energy use per square foot. And you'll see for quick service restaurants, the source EUI is 886.4, and the site EUI is 402.7. Well, what's the difference? You will see that its source is twice as much. This includes all the energy used by your utility, and it includes the losses through transmission and distribution before the energy even gets to you. So think of it this way, the source EUI is the entire start to finish of your energy, and the 402.7 site EUI is what is actually on your utility bill. Next, please.
So quick picture on the right. Source energy is all the energy involved in providing you the service on your site. Site energy is what you use. The source energy is what it takes to generate your power, and it accounts for inevitable line losses, inefficiencies in getting the energy to you. So you can do either source or site energy. You can go back and forth between the two. You can see both. We primarily are interested in source energy because we're all about the voluntary prevention of pollution, and it helps to know how much pollution is involved in your total source energy. Next, please. So some of the ways to improve your efficiency and to save money, and I'll say that this is a very big raw average, but most commercial facilities that we've worked with over more than 20 years are inadvertently wasting about 30% of the energy they're paying for. Now that's a lot of savings that could go to your bottom line. It's not a shame on you. It's just that there are some baked in inefficiencies depending on the equipment you have. When you have a new equipment decision to make, you want to look very hard at Tanya's commercial food service equipment, the certified food service products. And these days, there's typically no cost differential in Energy Star versus non-Energy Star. And the products pages have calculators to help you see the difference between certified and not certified energy savings. So what I'm pointing out here on the right-hand side is the first page of the energy and water efficiency checklist. It's designed especially for restaurants and commercial kitchens. You'll find that it lists and addresses all the types of equipment that you use, all the commercial food service equipment, but also helps you think about your heating and ventilation, air conditioning, your office equipment, your water use, hot and cold, and helps you look at the big picture on your entire facility in addition to the food service equipment. So this is a download that's available today at the link right where it says download energy and water efficiency checklist. You can go grab that today and walk around. It's a checklist to walk around and see what you've done, what you could still do, how you might save quite a lot of money. We have a very highly rated help desk that our partners find that usually can give them an answer, if not immediately, in a couple of hours if we have to do some research. We usually have all the answers at hand, but we always follow up quickly. And if it's something we really need to look into, we'll do it and we'll get back to you. We have also a highly rated training center at this URL, energystar.gov/building/training. That's where you can get Portfolio Manager 101. It's a webinar we do live every month. It's also recorded because we know you as, especially in the food service industry, your hours are awful. I know people that own restaurants, and I know your workload is tremendous. But to learn how to use Portfolio Manager at your convenience, you can go see a Portfolio Manager 101 recording. There are YouTube videos that are helpful. And then the PDF how-to docs, I think, are really excellent. There are about 12 of those, and they range from 2 to 8 pages. And they're really step-by-step bulleted how to do different aspects of Portfolio Manager, how to share with business partners or staff, how to create reports, how to enter your utility billing data, etc. So next, please. And back to Tanya.
All right, thank you, Jerry. So real quick, the Energy Star program has developed a number of helpful product marketing resources and tools, and everything that I'm about to walk through can be found at the energystar.gov/CFS landing page. So next, and first and foremost, and most importantly, one would ask, how does a purchaser locate certified equipment? And the answer is through the Energy Star Product Finder. The Product Finder is a publicly available searchable database of Energy Star certified products that is frequently updated. Energy Star certified models offered for sale in the US are listed here, and you can find a lot of information about specific units, including machine type, energy and water consumption measurements, model numbers, and brand names. Product information can be compared across models through the web version or downloadable Excel sheets of this database. Next. So what's better than energy efficient equipment that helps you save on your utility bills? Well, it's earning a rebate when you purchase the equipment. And Rebate Finder is a great resource that connects customers to rebates in their area. You could search by zip code and filter for the products you're interested in. This tool provides the rebate amount, the rebate type, and connects you to the utility that offers the rebate. The rebate information that is used to populate the Energy Star Rebate Finder is actually also used for another tool called the Database for Incentives in Joint Marketing Exchange, or DIME for short, which will be covered later in the presentation. The links to both sites are located at the bottom of this slide. Next. The Energy Star Dealer and Distributor Finder is another publicly available search tool that identifies dealers and distributors that sell Energy Star commercial kitchen equipment. This online tool directs customers seeking Energy Star CFS equipment to a retail partner's storefront or website. To use this tool, customers enter their zip code and the search engine generates a map and a list of the nearest dealers and distributors, including their contact information, address, and website. A quick pro tip, however, is that if you enter all zeros for the 5-digit zip code, you will generate a full list of Energy Star dealer and distributor partners, but no map. At this time, we have 97 partners, and we are actively recruiting to expand this list. CFS dealer and distributors can join Energy Star as retail partners by going to the retailer's join page on the program's website and tracking these simple steps. They could review, complete, and submit 2 forms. Again, the partnership agreement and the retailer participation form, and send both of them to join@energystar.gov. Very simple. Next. The CFS equipment calculator is used in sales and by utilities and program implementers to estimate savings from purchasing Energy Star certified equipment. This calculator is an Excel-based tool and a means to estimate potential energy, water, and cost savings. What you need to do is simply enter your location and equipment quantity in the available fields, and the tool will automatically calculate the annual and life cycle savings as well as percent savings with Energy Star certified equipment relative to standard equipment. Okay, next. Recently updated sell sheets for the CFS product categories contain facts about specifications as well as energy and water savings that can be used to promote Energy Star certified equipment. These sell sheets are co-brandable, and we welcome feedback on improving content to help with sales. Next. The overview and individual sell sheets are provided in this slide for a quick reference post-webinar. Otherwise, the individual sell sheets are available through the Energy Star product pages. The overview sell sheet is a summary that includes savings, benefits, and incentive ranges for the CFS categories, all in one place, and is available under the dealer and distributor resources on the CFS landing page, which is, again, energystar.gov/CFS. The commercial cooktop sell sheet will be posted very soon. That's our latest category. Next. The Dealer and Distributor Toolkit is a step-by-step guide for using the CFS equipment calculator to calculate a customer's return on investment, as well as how to leverage other Energy Star resources like the product finder, the rebate finder, and the sell sheet. Next. The Energy Star program has developed a number of helpful product marketing resources and tools, but for the CFS portfolio, we offer business-facing Ask the Expert blog posts for how-to tips for saving energy in commercial kitchens. Our leading articles include the following: how to cut utility costs in your commercial kitchen, how to reduce refrigeration energy costs in commercial kitchens, and how to choose the right size commercial oven. In most cases, you will see a blog article shortly after a specification is finalized to clarify product features that are not directly covered in the specification and to supplement purchasing guidance for the given product category. We also welcome questions and suggestions for future articles. And finally, next slide. The Energy Star Guide for Cafes, Restaurants, and Commercial Kitchens, which we typically refer to as the Restaurant Guide, is a downloadable and co-brandable best practices guide designed to help operators identify ways to save energy and water and boost their bottom line while protecting the environment. Most importantly, the guide includes cost savings per product type, incentive ranges across the U.S., benchmarking resources, water conservation tips, and much more. This guide, however, was developed in 2015, and we are aiming to update it next year. You should look for the checklist that Jerry mentioned as a supplement to this as well. So look at both of those documents together. All right, next slide, please. I will talk about the commercial product incentive resources and opportunities. Next. The utility program support team at Energy Star is a great team. They support the Energy Efficiency Program sponsors, or EAPS, and utilities across the country, doing so by staying connected to relevant policy updates and program changes. This team leverages their regional knowledge to provide partners with Energy Star tools and resources to help their programs succeed. Sometimes this is in the form of a meeting to discuss change to product specifications, new initiatives, and sharing knowledge. Sometimes this is in the form of resources such as marketing materials, best practice guides, and planning guidance. The support that's provided by this utility program support team is designed to reach partners at critical times so that they have the most up-to-date information to guide their program design and changes. The team can help navigate technical product updates, review marketing materials, and provide marketing resources, share educational content for customers, and much more. Now, who is in this team? Well, if you're interested in utilizing Energy Star's utility program support team's tools and resources, or if you have questions you'd like to discuss, please contact the regional manager. And they're all listed here. There's Sam, for example, is the account manager for the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, and using the map, you see which regions and states she covers. And same for Dominique, she's in the Midwest. Seth is in the Southeast, Alice in the West, and Will on the Southwest. So each account manager's contact information is listed in case you're interested in reaching out to them. But for general inquiries, you may also email the team's general inbox. And I'm sorry I forgot to say next, so I'll pause for a minute for Annie to progress the slide so you can take a minute to look at the map. And those are the account managers I was referring to. Okay, next. One of the utility program support team's resources includes the database for incentives and joint marketing exchange, which is referred to as DIME. DIME is, again, an online searchable tool to help manufacturers and retailers identify incentives and marketing opportunities for promoting Energy Star and certified products, and to enable all of the partners to coordinate with the appropriate contact from other partner organizations on promotional opportunities. Rebates that Energy Star has received incentive information for is acquired through a voluntary process, and the EPA encourages additional submissions. So if you are an Energy Star Energy Efficiency Program sponsor, a retailer, or product brand owner, and have new or updated opportunities you would like to share with other partners via this public tool, please contact your Energy Star account manager or send an email message to the EE account manager at energystar.gov email address. All right, next. To demonstrate some of the data that's found in DIME, this and the following slide provide an overview specific to the 9 of the 10 CFS product categories. I say 9 because we're not yet there with the commercial cooktop since it's just launched. The map on the left is a summary of all CFS rebates by region. The largest amount of rebates reported for CFS equipment are in the Northeast and Midwest regions. The table on the right summarizes the incentives submitted for each CFS equipment category. The largest amount of incentives reported at this time are for ovens, fryers, steamers, and griddles, so largely on the cooking side of our product portfolio. The incentives may include bill credits, instant rebates, low interest loans, mail-in rebates, midstream rebates, online rebates, and upstream rebates. Next slide. A breakdown of CFS equipment incentive types that are offered across the U.S. is provided in the bar chart on the left. And as you can see, mail-in rebates and instant retail rebates are among the most popular ones found within DIME. This is the case for all CFS equipment categories except coffee brewers. At this time, mail-in rebates are the only incentive type offered for the coffee brewers product category. Another leading rebate type are midstream rebates, which have been a point of focus for the Energy Star program for CFS products over the past few years. Next slide. Energy Star certified CFS equipment has huge potential for saving energy but programs featuring these products often have long-faced high barriers to participation. So the CFS market is highly diverse with myriad supply chain actors and numerous types of end user customers, from restaurateurs to institutional kitchens. So to overcome some of these challenges, EAPS and utilities have begun engaging midstream market actors, that is the CFS dealers and distributors, in program design and delivery. Midstream programs allow EAPS and utilities to reach significantly more shoppers for new equipment by eliminating the need for them to understand complicated requirements for mail-in rebate programs. Results have been impressive, with some program sponsors seeing CFS incentive uptake increase from just a few units to hundreds, and in some cases thousands, compared to traditional prescriptive incentives. EPA developed a guide for EAPS and utilities to learn why and how midstream programs have been so successful, to review emerging best practices in program design, implementation, and evaluation based on the experiences of other program sponsors with mature midstream programs, as well as from Energy Star partners throughout the U.S. Some of those leading best practices for emerging utility midstream pilot programs are to plan with neighboring EAPS and utilities, as well as to recruit and develop networks and dealers and distributors. If you would like to learn more about these programs, please reach out to your regional account manager directly or through their general email address. As previously mentioned, account managers are the Energy Star's utility program support team and can offer guidance to utilities on incorporating Energy Star into their program offerings and strategies for leveraging the Energy Star label, as well as offer peer exchange opportunities to understand more about the midstream program approaches that are currently being offered. All right, next, I will close out with ways to engage with the Energy Star products team through social media. So next slide. The Energy Star program has recently launched its LinkedIn profile, including resources and announcements for products, homes, and buildings. We've already featured a number of CFS resources and specification updates through LinkedIn posts, and utilized the platform for 2 Energy Star promotions, including the Energy Star Partner of the Year award winners this year and Earth Day participants. We will utilize the platform again for our Energy Star promotion on October 11th, so be on the lookout for those posts. And I encourage you to connect with Energy Star on LinkedIn and to like and share our posts with your networks. Next slide. In closing, I want to thank you all very much for joining us on the Energy Star for Commercial Food Service webinar today. Please feel free to reach out to me or Jerry anytime and stay on top of things through our landing page, resources, newsletters, and LinkedIn posts. Thank you. And I think now we'll take some questions.
Yep, thanks, Tanya. I'm going to end the recording now.